think that we're starting now. So lay down on the mat, knees bent if you have any tension on the lumbar spine. Otherwise, legs straight and rolled outward. Find your comfortable position for your legs, hips, and lumbar spine. Once found, roll the arms outward, palm of the hand facing the sky. Keep the shoulder blades flat onto the ground and slide the shoulder blades toward the waist. Push the back of the head away from the shoulder, then the chin gently toward the base of the throat to lengthen your cervical spine. Close your eyes and allow your body to soften. Let go. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face. Unclench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra per vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins. Relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and observe every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most? Chest or belly? If both moves, which one moves first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer? Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation, the small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. And there to observe. Is one of the 2 pauses longer? Observe also that your throat remain relaxed and open, even during the pauses. Three more observing breaths. At the end of the third, take control and create a long and deep breath. But keep it easy, keep it soft. Observe your body expanding with every inhalation and gently contracting with every exhalation. Keep a long but easy breath. Observe your navel moving when you breathe. Observe the navel moving up when you inhale and down toward the spine when you exhale. Observe the chest, the ribs moving away from each other with every inhalation, expanding the chest, creating space pour new air, new energy with every inhalation. Observe the ribs moving closer together with every exhalation. Become aware that the deeper you inhale and exhale, the more you have to activate some muscles, both on the rib cage and on the belly, in order to push the air out when you exhale, or pushing the ribs out when you inhale, creating space. Become aware of every small movement while you breathe. Become conscious of your own breath. Keep a long but easy breath. From your next breath, start lengthening the pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation. So inhale, hold, exhale, and hold. Inhale, create a breathing cycle, long but easy. If you feel that it starts to become a little bit too intense, step back. This is not a challenge. You're simply playing with your breath. When you hold your breath, try and relax your belly. Bring your attention on your belly. So inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Keeping the belly as much as you can relaxed. Now bring one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest, on the side of the chest. Observe both hands moving when you breathe. But now take control and start an abdominal breath so the chest doesn't move, the hand on the chest doesn't move. It's just the belly moving. Push the belly out when you inhale, and navel toward the spine when you exhale, when you push the air out. Try and focus the movement just on the belly, not on the chest. Even if it's hard, especially if it's hard, focus the movement just on the belly. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, move up to the chest. So now the belly doesn't move and it's just the chest moving. So the hand on the belly doesn't move either. And it's just the one on the chest that keep on moving. Just focus on the thoracic breath. Keep the abdominal muscles slightly engaged, controlled, and allow the chest to expand with every breath. Last moments. Now create a breathing cycle, starting on the belly and then moving it up to the chest. So in the first phase of your breath, only the belly will move. Then it stop moving and move up to the chest. Pay attention on not moving the air from the belly to the chest, even if this means that you're not adding a lot of air in your chest. So inhale on the belly first, and then keeping the belly expanded, move up to the chest. Exhale freely. Inhale first on the belly and then on the chest. Exhale freely. Inhale, belly, chest, as much as you can. Keeping the 2 phases separate. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale freely. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale freely. 3 more breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, go back to a normal breath, not controlled. Observe your not controlled breath. Observe if it's long, if it's more on the chest or on the belly. Observe if there's any difference between the normal breath that you have now and the normal breath that you had a few minutes ago. Just stay there. Now bring the knees over the chest. Grab the legs with both arms. Inhale. With the exhalation, lift your head and shoulders and move the head toward the knees. Stay there. And down. One more time, inhale. With the exhalation, lift your head and shoulders and move the head toward the knees. Stay there. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. And down. Bring your left leg down, completely down to the ground. Interlace the hands behind your right leg. There. Start straightening your right leg. Go to your maximum. If today is not possible for you to straighten completely the legs, it's still completely fine. So good. Listen to the messages of your body and find your compromise. You can obviously move the hands to find the perfect position for you. The legs are as much as you can straight, but the breath is completely relaxed. So listen to the messages of your body, listen to your breath, and find the compromise. Change side, so bend your right leg. Let the right leg go down completely on the ground. Bend your left leg. Get toward the chest. Interlace the hands behind your leg. And then start straightening your leg, your left one. Again, listening to the messages of your body. So if straightening the leg is a little bit too much for you today, just keep it slightly bent. But find a compromise where you can feel that your back leg is working, but your breath is still relaxed. Stay there. Surrender. Now bend both knees. Bring the knees toward the chest. And roll gently right and left. So there's a massage to your lumbar spine. Roll completely to the right. Put your right hand outside of your left knee. Put your left hand on the left side of your torso, of your belly, and allow the elbow to drop down toward the ground. Turn your head to the left and stay there, 3 breaths. Try and relax as much as you can your body in order to twist a little bit deeper. Passively, but deep. Now, come back to the starting position and roll completely to the left. Left hand outside of your right knee. Right hand on the right side of your chest, of your belly. Allow the elbow to drop down toward the ground and turn your head to the left, to the right. Relax your body as much as you can. And back to the starting position. Roll completely to the right again. Push with your left hand and sit up. Sit in Dandasana. Keep your spine straight. Legs as much as you can straight, but the priority is the spine. So if you need to bend your knees in order to keep the spine straight, do it. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, roll the arms outward, push the hands down and slightly back. If you have your legs straight, push your thighs down. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd breath, relax your arms, bend your knees, roughly at 90 degrees. Put your hands behind your buttocks with the palm of the hand down on the ground and the fingers pointing back. Roll the arms outward. Push the chest forward and up. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, push with your hand, with your feet and hand down on the ground and lift your hips. Squeeze your butt. 3 breaths. Keep your head in line with your spine, so don't let the head drop back, but keep it controlled. And down. Walk forward with your feet. Grab your legs. Keep chest and leg together. And keep on walking forward, straightening your legs at the best of your capacity. Again, find your compromise. The idea, the maximum, is where you can feel your body working, but your breath is still relaxed. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, come back up. Bend your knees again. Put your feet in Baddha Konasana, so the base of the feet touching and the knees are open into the side. Keep your feet quite far away from your pubis, knees roughly at 90 degrees. Put your hands in front of the knees and create circles with your hips along the spine. First on one side. And then on the other side. Now, self-tilting your hips forward and back, but gently. Gently arching the spine when you tilt your hip forward and rounding the spine when you tilt your hip backward. But do it in a gentle way. Not going to your maximum, but more moving more and more freely the lumbar spine. Last moments. Now lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, twist to the right, roll the arms outward, push the right thumb to the left, left shoulder to the right. Look behind you, 3 breaths. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Jackie, move your feet a little bit further. Yes, that's good. And now twist on the other side. So twist on the left, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, move the left thumb to the right, right shoulder to the left. Look back, 3 breaths. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, stay there. And back to center. Put your hands in front of the knees again and create circles with your spine. The whole spine moves now. First on one side, and then on the other side. Okay. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, lift your arms up, widen your arms, push your thumbs back, and the chest forward. 3 breaths. Imagine that you want to push the shoulder blades toward the sternum. And relax. Tilt your hip forward, round your spine, and allow your head to drop down toward the feet. Close your eyes and stay there. Use the gravity to go down, not the muscle or force. Just close your eyes and relax. Stay there. Gently come back up. Bring the two knees together. Walk back with your feet. Grab your leg and find a balance. Round your spine. Allow your chin to move toward the chest. Close your eyes and stay there. Observe your stability. Observe that when you breathe deeply, your body moves. Keeping the stability in the instability. Use your breath to move slightly your body. Become aware of the connection between your breath and your stability. The last moments. Lift your head, open your eyes. Lift your tibias and bring the arms parallel to the tibia. Leave the sternum, shoulder blades down. Stay there, 3 breaths. It's not the end of the word. It's simply using your body. Stay there. Now bend your knees and allow the feet to go almost down on the ground without touching the ground. And up again. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down. Lift your legs up, straightening your legs to at the best of your capacity, and bend. Straighten and bend. Straighten, bend, straighten, bend. Keep it straight. 3 breaths. Not the end of the word. Cross your legs, lean forward, and enter a tabletop position. So keep your hands right under the shoulders and the knees, right under the hips. Tilt the hip forward and back, forward and back. Round your spine and out your spine, gently. Okay, now activate your abdominal muscles. Keep the abdominal muscles contracted. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. And keeping the buttocks right above the knees, walk forward with your hands, allowing the chest to move toward the ground. Keep the belly active in order to keep the lumbar spine long. Push the chest down, but still keeping the lumbar spine long. So do not arch the lumbar spine, but push the shoulder blades toward the ground. 3 breaths. Breathe deeply. And come back up. Hands right under the shoulders, knees right under the hips. Inhale. With the exhalation, tilt your hip backward. Lean on the left knee and bring the right knee toward the chest or even the forehead. Inhale, keep the right knee at 90 degrees. Push your foot up. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, foot up. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, foot up. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, foot up. And one more time. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, foot up. Lower your right knee. Lean on the right knee. Inhale. With the exhalation, tilt your hip backward. Move the left knee toward the chest or toward the forehead. Inhale and keeping the knee at 90 degrees roughly. Lift your foot. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, foot up. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, foot up. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, foot up. And one more time. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, foot up. Lower your knees. Create circles with your hips along the spine. First on one side. And then on the other side. Now, widen your knees. Widen your feet as wide as the mat. Walk gently forward just a tiny bit with your hands. Keep the shoulders away from the ears and as much as you can wide. Tuck your toes under. Inhale. And with the exhalation, enter Adho Mukha Svanasana. So lift your buttocks, push your buttocks back, push your chest over the toes. And stay there. The priority is to have the spine straight and working, not the legs. So if it's a little bit too hard for you today, just keep your knees bent, but push your chest over the toes as much as you can. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, walk back with your hands. Bend gently your knees and stand up. Through the center of the mat, widen your legs, wider than your hips. And create circles with your hips along the spine. First on one side. And then on the other side. Now, move your hips to the right and left. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Bend gently your knees and again create circles with your hips along the spine. Turn also on the other side. And straighten your legs. Roll the right leg outward. So right foot pointing straight to the right. Roll the left leg inward to have the left foot roughly at 45 degrees with the heels back. Lift your pubis. Move the lower ribs toward the pubis. So close your belly. But keeping this area compact, lift the sternum. Imagine that you're pushing your shoulder blades toward the sternum. Shoulders down. Straighten your arms. Tilt your hip to the right. Keep on tilting the hip to the right and allow your chest to follow. When you reach your maximum, move your right hand over the leg, wherever is comfortable for you. Push your left shoulder back and lift the sternum. When you lift the sternum, you can feel the shoulders moving back. To keep the balance, push your big toes down, both big toes down. Straighten your left arm up. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. If the balance is amazing today, you can turn up to look at your left thumb. Otherwise, keep your head in a comfortable position. 3 breaths. Keep on lifting the sternum, shoulder blades down, belly in. Now bend your right knee. Look down on your right foot. Walk forward with your left foot. Put your right hand down on the ground, a little bit to the right, and forward. There. Lean forward. And start straightening your right leg and lifting the left one. Keep as much as you can the 2 shoulders aligned, one above the other. 3 breaths. Beautiful. At the end of the 3rd breath, lower your left leg. Walk back with your left leg and go back to Trikonasana, the triangle pose. And again, lift the sternum, push your big toes down. Bend now the right knee and lift your torso. Tilt your hip now to the left, stretching the left groin, belly in, so pubis up, lower rib cage down. Push the shoulder blades toward the sternum. Straighten your arms to the side. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, straighten your right leg and lower your arms. On the other side, so roll the left leg outward, left foot pointing straight to the left. Roll the right leg inward to have the right foot roughly at 45 degrees with your heels back. Tilt your hip to the left, straighten your arms, belly in. Keep on tilting the hip to the left, lowering your chest. When you reach your maximum, wherever it is, put your left hand on the left leg. Move the right shoulder back, kind of twisting the torso. Now, lift the sternum, moving the 2 shoulders back, and push the big toes down to be stable. If you don't have any particular tension on the neck, and if the balance is good today, turn your head to look up. Otherwise, just keep your head in a comfortable position. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, bend your left knee. Look down. Walk forward with your right foot. Move the left hand down on the ground, forward and a little bit to the left. Start straightening your left leg and lifting the right one. Keep as much as you can the two shoulders in line. Belly in. 3 breaths. Push your left big toe down. Again, to give you a little bit more stability. And slowly bend your left knee. Lower your right foot. Walk back with your right foot. And go back to Trikonasana. Find again your Trikonasana pose. Shoulders away from the ears. Push your big toes down. Push your shoulders back. Belly in. Stay there. Now bend your left knee. And lift your torso. Tilt your hip to the right. Feel the stretch on your right groin. And straighten your arms. Belly in, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Stay there. Straighten your legs, lower your arms. Roll both legs inward, so the feet are pointing inward. Hands on the waist. Lift the spine, shoulder blades down, tilt your hip forward. Look forward. And stop with your torso roughly parallel to the ground. Now put your hands on the leg. Slide the arms down. Keep on tilting the hips forward. And go all the way down. Keep the weight of your body on the ball of the feet. Keep the legs straight and active. Relax your arms. Relax your face. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, bend gently your knees and come up. Roll now both legs outward. So the feet now are pointing out. Tilt your hip backward, so lift your pubis and bend your knees. You can put your hands on the legs if you want to, but without pushing, just keep it there. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, 3 breaths. Smile, it's not the end of the word. Come on. At the end of the third breath, move to the right and left. Right and left. Right, left, right, left. Just keep on moving. Keep the movement controlled. So if it's a little bit too hard, you can lift your body just a tiny bit. So listen to the messages of your body. Last moments. Straighten your legs. Keep the feet parallel to each other and create circles with your hips and on the spine. First on one side, and then on the other side. Okay, now move your feet closer. just a tiny bit wider than your hips. Bend your knees and again, create circles with hips and lumbar spine. First on one side, and then on the other side. Now, stretching your legs. Tilt your hip forward, slide with your hands on the leg, and go all the way down to your maximum. When you reach your maximum, you can relax completely your arms, let them go down toward the ground. If the ground is really far away, it's not a problem. Just allow the arms to relax. If on the contrary, the ground is kind of close, you can cross your arms and use the weight of your arms to go a little bit deeper. Keep the weight of your body on the ball of the feet. And now, activate your thighs, contract your thighs, and observe that maybe, just maybe, you can go a little bit further down, even if it's just 0.5 millimeter. 3 breaths. Bend your knees. And come up. Keep the 2 feet together now for Tadasana, the mountain pose. So big toes touching, heel gently apart. Lift your toes and spread your toes to your maximum. Keep it there. Keep the toes lifted and spread. Stay there. Now keeping the toes as much as you can spread. Move the toes down. Lean forward just a tiny bit. Push with your toes down. Keep it spread as much as you can again. Now, move back again. Lift your toes again. Spread your toes. And just like we did, move your toes down as much as you can spread. Lean forward and push with your toes down. Reinforcing the muscles of your feet that often are inside the shoes, so a little bit weak. Lean back again. Lift your toes, spread your toes again. But now, push your big toes down, just the big toes. The other one are lifted. Only the big toes down. If it's impossible for you to do it anyway. It's not a problem if all the toes move together, but the idea day by day is working on each different fingers. So focus on just the big toes. Lean gently forward and push the big toe down. But the other toes, if possible, are still lifted. Okay, now back to a relaxed position for your feet. Still keeping the big toes touching. Tilt your hip backward, lengthening the spine, lengthening the lumbar spine. Navel toward the spine. Shoulder blades toward the sternum, shoulders down. Chin gently toward the base of the throat and back of the head up. Like you want to stretch completely each vertebra. Close your eyes and stay. Observe that when you close your eyes in this position, you may feel your body moving. It's normal. First, we're alive. But then we have energy within our body, and the energy moves even when we don't move. So the movement, the slight movement, are normal. Just become aware of those movements. Observe, especially if your body lean more toward the right side or the left one, more toward the toes or the heels. Just become more and more aware of your position. Last moments. Now open your eyes and find the drishti. A fixed point right in front of your eyes or a little bit higher. Lean on the right leg, lift the left leg. Open the left leg to the side and put your left foot in contact with your right leg. Keep the right leg active. Pull the arms outward and lift your arms up. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Put your hands in prayer position, align with the top of your head. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, lower your arms, just the arms. Grab, if possible, grab the left foot and move it higher toward the pubis. If it's not possible for you today, it's not a problem. Just stay in the previous position. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest and stay there. Slowly back to Tadasana. Lean on the left leg now. Lift the right leg. Open the right leg to the side. Whoop. And put your right foot in contact with the left leg. Keep the left leg active. Belly in. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Smile. Roll the arms outward and lift your arms. Put your hands in prayer position. Align with the top of your head. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. And stay there. Slowly lower your arms. If doable, grab your right foot and move it higher toward your pubis. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest and stay there. Slowly lower both arms and leg. Find again your position of Tadasana. So big toes touching, heels gently apart. Tilt your hip backward. Control around your belly. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Chin gently toward the base of the throat and back of the head up in order to lengthen your cervical spine. Close your eyes and stay. Observe if the movements, the normal movements that you had before, are just exactly the same, or maybe there's a bit of change. Just become aware without wanting to change anything. Just know yourself. Open your eyes and move back. Move to the back of your mat. Keep your feet as wide as the mat. Put your hands on the waist. Tilt your hip forward. Keep your legs straight to start with. And go with the torso parallel to the ground. Stay there. Now put your hands in contact with your legs. Start rounding your spine and go all the way down. When you reach your maximum, lean gently forward in order to have the weight of your body on the ball of the feet. Keep your legs straight. Stay there. Now bend both knees. Put your hands down on the ground. Walk forward with your hands, finding your Adho Mukha Svanasana position. So again, listen to the messages of your body and find the good distance to enter the pose. The priority is always the back, not the legs. So if you need to bend your knees just a tiny bit, just do it. But push the chest over the toes in order to straighten your spine. Slowly bend your knees and go down. Take the position. Create circles with your hips along the spine, first on one side. And then on the other side. Okay. Now lay down on the mat. You can take already everything that you will need for Shavasana, but we're just gonna do one small thing before entering Shavasana. So down on the ground, keep your knees bent, and keep your arms in cactus pose. So with your elbows in line with the shoulders and the forearm parallel to each other. Inhale. With the exhalation, lift your heels first. And then push with your feet against the ground to lift your buttocks. Stay there. Relax your belly. And down. Move the 2 feet closer, even really close or touching if you want to. Heels lifted, inhale. With the exhalation, lift your hips. Squeeze your butt. Relax your belly. Lower your hips. Still keeping the arms in cactus pose. Bring the knees toward the chest. Activate your abdominal muscles to move the knees toward the chest a little bit more. And relax. One more time, activate your abdominal muscles to push the knees toward the chest. And relax. Roll completely to the right. Put your right hand outside of your left knee. Lift your left arm up. Turn your head to look at your left hand. And allow the left arm to drop behind your back. Keep on looking at your hand. 3 breaths. The end of the 3rd breath. Come back to the starting position. And now roll completely to the left. Left hand outside of your right knee. Lift your right arm up. Turn your head to look at your right hand and allow the right arm to drop behind your back. 3 breaths. Try and relax. Back to center. If you feel some tension on the lumbar spine, you can either roll right and left, just a tiny bit, even using the arms to grab your knees, or you can create circles with your knees, keeping the knees and feet together. In that case, then first on one side and then on the other side. Whenever you feel ready, you can enter Shavasana. So find your comfortable position. If you have any tension on the lumbar spine, you can keep your knees bent, otherwise legs straight and roll outward. Roll the arms outward, keep the shoulder blades flat onto the ground, push the back of the head away from the shoulders. Eyes closed. And let go. In a few minutes, I'm going to chant the mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax. Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Chasaka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Slowly start moving your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Keep the spine straight yet relaxed. Thumb and index finger together with the palm of the hand either facing the sky or the ground, whichever is more comfortable for you. Eyes closed, face relaxed. There. Lean just a tiny bit back. Move your shoulders back, just a tiny bit. Inhale. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.